Hello, 5 and 6, and welcome to your new term of spellings. Now, hopefully yesterday, or at some point, you have done Who Wants to Be a Millionaire test from last half term. Now, I know it was an inset day on Monday, so I didn't quite realise that when I was doing my recordings, and I probably put Monday 22nd of February on the slides. So dates might go a little bit out the window this week. So the first spelling lesson is our Who Wants to Be a Millionaire's quiz. Hopefully you've done that, and that was a rewind of all the things that we've done last half term. So I'm calling this Tuesday the 23rd, and it's our second spelling lesson. Tuesday is normally a handwriting lesson, but it's our first introduction to our new spellings. Now, it may be Tuesday or it may be Wednesday. I'm not really too sure what day your adults will be uploading this to. So it is our second lesson of the week for our new spellings for this half term. So whatever day it is, welcome. So, for this half term, we're going to be looking at homophones by working together and communicating so that we can test our knowledge each Friday. So, what is a homophone? We've heard that word before. Pause the video, have a little think. In fact, no, don't pause the video yet because I need to give you a choice. So, what is a homophone? My glasses up so I can see properly. So, is it letters that can be added to the beginning of a word, or words that sound the same but are spelt differently and have different meanings? Now pause the video and have a think. So hopefully you've come back, you've unpaused or carried on or play even, and what is the answer? Hopefully you've said this one. A homophone are words that sound the same but are spelt differently and have different meanings. Let's have a little look at what we mean. So I've got our first word here, aisle. Now I've got a picture of two different aisles here. I've got a supermarket aisle and I've got an aisle in a plane. So a gap between, this is a gap between seats, this is a gap between shelves, between two things, two objects. But this is also aisle. So I've got the Isle of Wight here, and I've got an isolated isle in the middle of the sea. So let me just make this a little bit bigger so that we can see it. So this little picture will keep appearing just to remind us a homophone is two or more words that sound the same but are spelt differently and have different meanings. So there's the example there, pear and pear. A-I-R is when you have two of something. E-A-R is the pair you eat. Just like we've got aisle and aisle. So let's look at another one. We've got our little homophone poster to remind us. So we've got altar and altar. Let's look at this one first because I'm sure you're all looking at this one. So we've got the cat, but looking into the mirror, altering his reflection is of a lion. And again, this Eddie Murphy character, can't remember which film it was from. So this is looking into the mirror and we see a totally different image of the person. But this is also the word altar, which in a church or a religious place, there might be a special table or a special area. So the difference with these two is obviously ending in AR, ER, but they sound the same. This one. Now we've got bridal and bridal. They look different, they sound the same, and depending on the spelling, depending on which one we're talking about. So this bridal, B-R-I-D-A-L, is linked to being a bride. B-R-I-D-L-E, this bridle is linked, this is a bridle on a horse, linked to the reins for controlling the horse when you are riding it. So again, sound the same, spelt differently, and because of the spelling, have different meanings. So these are your spellings for this week. And I must have been in a bit of a daze because I've put Monday, the 29th of February. And so we don't have a test on a Monday, or we did the last one. That's probably where I got it from. But the 29th is definitely not a Friday. So it's for Friday, the 26th of February, this Friday. Whenever this Friday happens, we don't know if this is a Tuesday video, if it's a Wednesday video, if it's a Thursday video. Oh, it's the second video in the series. So we've got all our spellings. We've got 9 different homophones there. Now, you've probably heard of them all, and you might know what some of them mean. But just to help us with getting the understanding, your task for this week, and again, I have put Tuesday, so it might be Tuesday, whenever, we're going to create a homophone dictionary. So I want you to start a new page in your book and divide it into 2 lengthways down the middle. And I've got an example to show you. So you're going to have 2 columns. I want you to pick 2, 3, whatever you like, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, because this is also going to be Wednesday's, or I should say the next day's spelling. You're going to create this dictionary. So let me change cameras and hopefully you'll understand what I mean. Hopefully this will work. Yes, it will. So whatever day it is, and we've got our spellings title. I've put my subheading as homophones, and I've just put a little explanation. Hopefully you can see that. Words that sound the same but are spelt differently and have different meanings. Just a little bubble to help me and to remind me. Then I've started to do my 2 words. I've folded my page in half, so I've got 2 columns. So I've got aisle and aisle. And I've drawn a picture to help me. You don't have to draw a picture. You can just do the meaning if that helps. So looking at this aisle is a gap between seats. And this aisle is an island. Maybe I need to add that in the sea. And I've picked, for my 3 for today, I'm going to do cereal and cereal. And I'm going to do past and past. Okay, so that's what we're going to start to create our little homophone dictionary to help us with our understanding of the meanings. So let me just go back to my screen, my other screen. So you can see I've got my page and I've got my 2 words that sound the same, spelt different, and have different meanings. So pause the video and start your dictionary and then come back to me for those bonus ones. Okay, so you're back for the bonus. Just like we've been doing each week, I'm going to carry on with this, and hopefully by the end of this half term, we will have got through all our year 5-6 spellings. So because we did some the other day, let me just check. Yes, because we've got all of these. That's right. I'm just checking because I'm getting my days muddled up. Oh, Cersei. So for today, we've got 5 more. So if you've not done these before, you can have a look. There are lots of different activities that you can do for each word. You don't need to do them all. You could just do a couple from each of the pages to get you familiar and seeing those words that by the time you get to the end of year 5 and 6, you should be able to spell. So the first one is frequently. The next one is government. Guarantee. Harass. And the last one for today is hindrance. So you can pause, rewind, go back to each of those pages and do some of those exercises on the year 5-6 words. Okay, that's that bit done. Let's go back to me again. There we are. So whatever day it is, it's the first lesson of our teaching of homophones, but the second in the week, whenever your adults, your teachers put it on. So hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time for the next lesson. Bye for now.